Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. For today's crafts, we have different holidays going on, and I got this frame at Dollar Tree. I've never bought a frame at Dollar Tree before, but I saw this and it kind of reminded me of spider webs. It looks nothing like spider webs, but it reminded me of that, and I thought, oh, I'm going to do a Halloween design in here. So I'm just going, okay, so we're going to take this and this and cut it down. Let me see. Here and here, and here and here. Okay. We're going to go just inside those lines. Oops. Right here. I got this squirrely design off Creative Fabrica, and I will list it below. It was part of a Halloween paper design set, and this is the one I chose to use. And we're going to put the paper in front and the glass in the back. Hi, glass. You need to go inside for me. Okay. And then we're going to close it. No, we're not. I need to put this on. And then we're going to close it. Okay. So this is paper. Isn't that cute? Cute little design. Okay. And then we're going to put this on there with glue. Has glue on it from another, I don't know, is this done? I think this is done. Stand by. I'll grab another one. I get these off of either Temu or Amazon. I've bought them off both. And okay, take that off. I'm going to stick this on there. Put that right there. Oh my gosh, that is, look at that. So cute. Okay, and then, so you can, the next step I'm going to do, you can do with any frame, all right? And let's say it's Valentine's Day and you have a white frame or a wood frame, and you don't want to actually decorate the frame, so you can remove your designs and put on a new design the next year. I made these little stretchy things, and I am gonna, this is how I choose to decorate my frame. Okay, and when Valentine comes, I can use Valentine beads or whatever, and instead of actually putting them on the frame, I can design something around the frame and then take it off and put it back on. I mean, a different design. So I can take this whole thing off and make a St. Patrick's design. I could take this whole thing off and make a Easter design, and just use different color frames and whatnot. And instead of decorating the frame, you have a removable decoration. And there you go, a whimsy frame for Halloween. So just imagine like Valentine beads or St. Patrick's, 4th of July. And there you go. Craft number 1 done. Okay, so for this craft, we're going to continue to make the hats that we're donating to the cancer place that I go to. I used to go there for my, hold on, let's see if I have an open one over here. I used to go to the cancer place when I was, hold please. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so I used to go to this place where my cancer treatments were. And I still go there, but now I only go every 3 months. And I think that's just for the first year. And then, so I have an appointment coming up in October for those of you who don't know. And I'm making beanies to put in the donation box for anyone who is affected by losing their hair from their type of chemo treatment. So I'm just going to put the fray, this is called Fray Check, and I will link it below. And let me just fray this. If you want to see how I did this from beginning to end, I will link that video below. Just picking out some designs for 2 cups, and I think we're going to do this Merry Christmas. So let me go ahead and get that cut out. And we're going to do It's Santa Time for one of the cups. And for the other cup, I'm going to use this. And so I'm going to go ahead and get that cut out. Okay, so we'll start with this one. We'll get some rubbing alcohol. No, I have not marked it yet. I know. What's this? Okay. It's on my list of things to do. So we're going to wipe this one. All that glue on my hands. Okay. So these are for my clients. We make a gift bag, and then we make extra gifts for the non-managers that Mark likes to hand out things to. So I got these from Temu. Let's see. Try to get the back off instead of the front. I've got glue all over my hands. Yeah. And I'm going to put this one right here. So you remember these curved ones. I really only want this space. I don't want it to go down here. And I need to leave room for their lips. So we got that down. It's a little bit of a crinkle right here. We'll see if that stays. This says Jolly Christmas. Let's see if I can get that off. Look at all that glue. What was I doing? Oh, I added some ribbon to my MacKenzie Child Santa Claus. I'll show you guys. I often change things. Add stuff, change things. When I watched the video, I was like, okay, that needs this and this needs that. And, and then I just go back in my craft and look how cute that turned out. And change it. Oh, that is so adorable. Jolly Christmas. Okay, so on the other side, we're going to use Santa Time. I'm not going to use that other one because it went down too far. And let's see. Get that up. So I get these on Temu, and I will link everything I can. Once in a while, it says it's sold out. I still have no outstanding Temu orders. I just have not gone back on there. I have ordered from Etsy for Mason and Shannon. I really wanted to use the Eufy Make UV printer. Because you just can't find everything that you want. But it's just not going to come in time. Not for me to make them and have it shipped out. Plus, it might not even come till January. So, okay, that is adorable. I'm going to add a few of these little bows. And these bows are from Hobby Lobby. In the cup wraps. Or actually, you could probably find them where the Christmas craft stuff is. And the cool thing is, when I bought mine, they were not on sale. And I think Hobby Lobby's permanently put Christmas on sale for 50% off. So you can get them for 50% off. Okay. I'm not going to put a lot, just a few. This one would look cute. So what I do is I'll fill it up with some candy. This does not go to the managers, not like the Halloween ones did. This goes to like people in the office or maybe his vendor that he buys supplies from. He just gives them a little gift to say Merry Christmas. Yeah, these do not go to the managers. Managers' gifts are already done. There is nothing made in them. They are all store-bought. And will I put something in there? Probably. I was thinking of a few things I might add. But theirs are done. Theirs been done. I think since February. I just have to put them together. So if any of them are watching, they're not going to see what they're getting. I heard from the manager who got the sweatshirts. She said she's obsessed. It's always nice to hear, right? Let's see. We just need a little, maybe red one. Maybe no. Would like to put one right there, but yeah, we'll just put this little red one. And this cup will be done. So yeah, so this will get some candy. And then a gift card. It'll be wrapped up. And ready for Mark to distribute. That turned out so cute. You guys, these are so much fun. So much fun. This side looks a little bare. I'm going to put a red one right here. Or right here. No, right here. Okay. I think I'm always telling you guys how much fun I have making these. And it's because, yeah, they're a cup wrap, right? And you can easily just set it in a cup and remove it. And I have. You guys have seen me. I have. But this more fun because it's your design. And I'll show you because we're going to do another one right now. So here's one of the Christmas cups for our clients. And then I thought we would do this pink one. I love these. Now this is from Hobby Lobby. It came in a set of 4, and I swear when I broke it down, it was like $1.35 each. I got them like at 90% off. And this is from Target, and these are $5 each. And at one point they went on sale, and I think I bought some. So they were like $4 or $4 and change. Not a lot. Not a lot of discount, but I still think they're adorable. And they're a lot of fun to design. So the fun part for me is this was a cup wrap right here, and I cut it all up because I'd rather design it. So I'm going to take this, and it doesn't mean I'm going to use it all, and I know that I won't. I'm going to take this, remove it carefully. Okay. And just set it like this. Okay. They're so much more fun to design yourself. Let's see. Yeah. Now, I would love to have one of these for myself. But I drink Starbucks. I try to be good. I try to do, I'm going to put this one. Oh, I should have. Okay, there is another green one. Okay, I'm going to put this one here. And will another green one fit? Probably not. So we'll just do the two big ones and decorate alongside of it. I try to make my coffee in my coffee maker. Trust me, I don't want Starbucks to have all my money. But okay. That is so cute. So then you have this and you have this, and now you get to have fun. So I will look at the designs that we have, and it looks like they're all pale. There's no green, which is, see, now when I get to make it, I would have added more green, but that's fine. Okay, so now we'll take some of these. Okay, that's not coming off the way it should. Try it again. Go like that, and then try to remove the back. The Temu ones, you definitely need to go this way. So we'll put a present. And a candy cane. Okay. A little candy cane. Did I tell you guys that I put Halloween stuff out? Not the big stuff. Oh, you know what? On the end of this video, I will put one of the years of the Halloween up so you can see how elaborate it is. There won't be any music though, because you can't have copyrighted music, and my music is copyrighted for Halloween. So you won't be able to hear the singing pumpkins, but I have singing pumpkins. You'll be able to see their mouths move and just imagine music coming out of them, songs. But I will show you so you guys can see how much I love Halloween. In fact, the video that I'm going to post, I'm pretty sure I still have it, is the year I was diagnosed at the end of January, beginning of February, and it was the October before that. And everything that you see, I did myself. Nobody ever wants to help me. Okay, there's a star. Let's get the star there. And we will have 2 more cups ready for our clients or just anybody he wants to give them out to. Okay, let's take a look. We could put something right there. Candy cane? No, there is a candy cane. Candy cane, candy cane, candy cane. Another little dot. A star. Should we put a present? Yeah, maybe we'll do a present. So have you guys already started shopping? Are some of you guys already done for Christmas? I always start in August. That's my month that I send out my text messages to my kids and say, give me your list. But this year, I didn't have to do that. Brandon started sending me things. So I started. And I was hoping again, that is so cute, maybe a little dot here. I was hoping to make Brandon and Mark like some magnets or something with their cats on it. Now, could my machine come in time for them? It could, because they live here and I don't have to send it out, but it can also come in January. There you go. There's the 2 cups that we made for Mark to hand out this Christmas. I love it. Okay, stand by for the next. Okay, for this next craft, we are going to make a wordless craft for Halloween. I'm going to take some of these dots that I had from a previous craft, just put them around. I painted this wood block pink, and let's get rid of that one. This one here. That's my mini press making noise. And I'm just going to put these around. Cut off the excess. Put one here. Okay, so let me just turn this around, get my True Control blade, and get these off. This one too. I don't know if I did that one already. I don't know. Okay, I did that one already. All right, so now I have my polka dots on my wood blank, and then I'm going to, let me get my glue gun turned on. Okay, this one I'm going to iron on. Weird, right? But I wanted to see how cute the vinyl would be. The glitter. So we're going to put those around. You know, gotta try something new. Just getting these weeded out. Let me move that up so you guys can see how cute that is. Put that there. And iron that on. This can go in the living room. Or actually, I think I'm going to put this in the family room. Yeah, you know, I put one thing, I think, in the family room. And that's it. I want some to go off. Oh, that up there. And maybe 2 more. We'll see if it works. My bougie kitty. Okay, we'll do these, and then if there's room for one more, I'll get one more right there. Okay. Let me get and oh, okay. Put some pressure on here. The black cat is, I'll show you it. It was plain wood. It's pretty thick, and I got it at Michael's. And I painted it black with black chalk paint. This wood, again, it was in the fire room, and I don't know where I got it. But I got a few, and I will show you what it looks like. And I painted it pink. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit of pressure, going back and forth. Whoops. And trying to get it to adhere. So I have a bougie cat. Let's see, yeah, that was enough. Okay, so I'm just removing the transfer liner paper, whatever it's called when it's heat transfer. I'd like to put one more right here. Okay. I'd like to get one more right there. Putting some pressure down. I have my heat press at 2. The vinyl is, it's Caesar, I believe. Or no, it could be Tech Wrap. I will list it below. I will list it below. Okay, let's see. We'll get that one off. Yeah. And then turn it around and see if these cut as easily as those other ones did. Yeah. So has anyone found anything exciting to craft with? Like a blank? I would love to know. I really, really, really wish I bought more of the one I found at Target, the one that I think looks like an ornament. Oh, that looks cute. I can just sand that off a little bit so it looks more uniform. I have a little, let's see, get that in there. These little nail files come in handy. Oh yeah, totally. Totally. Oh, you guys, that looks so cute. Look at my bougie little kitty. And then we're going to put it right there. And we have wordless art. How is it that my heat gun turned off? It doesn't stay on very long. Okay, we're going to give that a second to warm up again. And all this other glue is going to dry. Yeah, like it already has. Let's see. What tool do I have? I was playing with glue this morning. Okay, while that heats up, it won't take too long. Let me show you what I did. I added ribbon, and the ribbon came with beads. Isn't that cute? This so far is my favorite craft. I love it. Okay, I did something else too, but I don't see it in this room. But it has to be in here because I've been wanting to put it outside, and I don't know what to do with it. Okay, let's try. There we go. Let's get it down really fast before the glue dries. How precious is glue. I love it. I'm putting this in the family room. The only thing I have in the family room is welcome to our haunted house. And I have like something in the kitchen for the boot, like for the coffee. I don't know. Mostly everything's in the living room and dining room. And I think I put a couple things outside. That's it. That is it. Okay, so moving on to the next craft. Okay, so before we start the next craft, I wanted to show you the tools I use to make this. So this is this, and this is it says wood book made in USA by Surface Appeal. So I don't know where I got this, but I got several. So this is this, and then the cat is one of 3 in a package from Michael's Make Market, and it was $9.99, but I got it at 30% off, I think. So, and I probably used, some of my Michael's money to get these. So that's the 2 things that I used to make that. I wanted to show you. Okay. And I'm just loving that little cat. All right. So do you remember when I made these? I added something. Okay. So I only made 4 of those because I only had 4 of those containers. Then I found this, and I got this at Hobby Lobby, and it was clearance for 2 something. So I made one of these, and you'll see that there's something different. And then I found this. This came off of Temu. When I bought it, I don't know, but I am going to look my best to find it so I can link it below. Plus, now that I've made these, I want more. Here I am trying to clean out my craft room, and now I want more of these, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay, so we're going to put that aside. Actually, let's go ahead and make it. Now, don't fast forward, because I want you to see the new stuff that I'm adding. Okay, so there's a floss, a nail file, which I desperately need. I did my nails yesterday and they're all splitting. I thought, wow, they're getting great, and then they split. A Purell wipe. Did you see the ear things, Q-tip type stuff? One hair tie, it's not very big, a safety pin, a Tide to Go, which is what I added to those other ones that I just showed you, needle and thread, and then it has a couple buttons and a smaller safety pin, and then 3 Band-Aids and 2 Purell wipes. And I love this little you know, old-fashioned little clip, whatever that's called, purse. Look at, it's okay, adorable just as it is. But I have found one of the things that I bought a while ago because I wanted this for myself. So this one will probably be with me, and then I want to add more because I want to make a bunch for gifts, okay? I found these that I ordered on Temu a while ago, and I'm going to look and see if I can find these as well. These are the perfect size for medicine. So I took a bunch of pictures of different medications that I use, and I made them into stickers. I'm gonna put my glasses on, and I'm putting them on the fronts of all these. Now, you could put 2, you could put 4, you could put however many that fit in there, because you know the medication isn't just for us. It's for us, it's for our kids, it's for our spouse, our brother, our sister, whoever's next to us, whoever's down in a different office, if you guys work. And always looking for something, right? Someone's always looking for something. Plus, if you're traveling or you're somewhere and you can't get to the store. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, my goodness. Gonna get to the store. You can't get to the store. You have a little stockpile yourself. Now, here's the other thing. Our smartphones can keep track of the expiration dates. So we have big bottles in our cupboards, medicine cabinets, whatnot. And you put a few pills in here and you want to know the expiration date, you can always leave a note on your phone and write Tylenol and the expiration date, etc., and the expiration date, and so on. Aren't those cute? But that's not all of them. We have Advil. We have Claritin. These are staples in my house. We have Tylenol, another staple in my house. We have Excedrin, another staple in my house. I did do the migraine because that's the one I buy for myself, but you can just take a picture of anything and do it. We have Aleve, another staple in my house. Zyrtec. This is a new staple in my house because this was required. I had to take this an hour before my chemo with some other pills, but this was one of them. So now I have Zyrtec in my house. And we've always had Benadryl for the kids. They are always looking for some Benadryl for their allergies. Isn't that adorable? You open it up and you can fit quite a few pills in there. Quite a few. So we're going to go ahead. I already made these. I found 3. So 2 will go in my stockpile for gifts. And we're going to take 1 each. They don't have to use them all. I, however, will, because I do carry all of these. If you make these for craft fairs, family, stocking stuffers, you can make specific for you. I'll show you the paper that I use to cut them. So I'm just going to put them inside here. I just think this is adorable. I'm going to make one for my sister for Christmas. Okay, so there's one, and then this one would be one. Okay, and this. Put them in here. Now, I won't fill them for gifts. They have to be filled because that's unsanitary by the person that gets it as a gift. This one's going to be mine. So I will fill mine, and I will put my expiration dates in my phone. And I'm going to make one for Mark, but I'm going to try to find a more manly container. Okay, but isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen for women? I mean, girls, that is so cute. Seriously. Okay, so we're just going to put my bits and bobs on. And, okay. That. I have no idea how many crafts I've made. And I think I have 2 more to do. No, 3, including the beanies. We're just going to glue those down at the end. And I think I'm going to try to make 1 more beanie, because then I think that's 10. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, I'm just going to stick bits and bobs right here. Rub it down with my hands. Get it down nice and firm. Get the plastic. So I am going to look on Temu for these. I'm going to do my best, because these might be pre-diagnosis. I don't know. Look, there you go, bits and bobs. This thing has so much. It's holding so much. And it's a tiny little, takes tiny little real estate in your bag. Right? So this is the newest bits and bobs that I've made. And I'm going to go and order some more off Temu later on this evening. Okay, so let's get ready for the next craft. I think there's 2 left. And then we'll do the beanies. And I did add the Halloween video of my house at the end of the video. So if you're interested in that, make sure you go all the way to the end and watch that. All right, stand by. Okay, so for the last 2 crafts, I have this, and that's fine the way they are. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and it was 40% off, and I kept the box. Let me see, it was $10.49. It was $10.99, 40% off, and it comes as a set. Okay, Hobby Lobby. And I'm just going to wipe it down really fast. And I know people put blessed and grateful and thankful and all that, and that's perfect for the season, right? But for me, I like to put reminders of how to behave, not for just myself, but for the entire family. And so I went with grow. Is that dry? Almost. I am not one to say that it's not my fault when it is. I'm not one that will not apologize when I know I should. So I put grow. And I used iron on. Look at that low. Put this down. I have my iron on 2 or a medium. And raising kids and trying to be an example and then messing up and saying it's okay and we need to continue to grow. So grow, and then this one is in. Ooh, white on white. I did not think about that. Let me see. Will you be able to see it? Not really. But we're doing it anyway. Grow in. Hopefully we can see it. Maybe you know what it says when the last word is grace. Grow in grace. What is all this stuff hanging out on my design? Remnants from crafts in the past. Grow in grace. Let me see. That looks crooked. Grow in. Yeah, you really can't see the in, but we're going with it. Grow in grace. Okay. And maybe I don't know. You guys will have to see on another video what I did. Okay, so grow in grace. see. Grow in. I mean, I can't change it to black. So I'm going to have to do something. We will see. Grace. Grow in grace, where you can't see the in. I definitely have to fix that. I guess I'm going to have to do an offset. Definitely. Okay. And for the very last craft for today, we have this candle that I picked up at Target Dollar Spot. Let me cut this off. It was $5. It says Harvest Pumpkin Latte, and it's 10 ounces. And it has this, and it smells like, oh, it smells like the season. Even though it's getting hot again. Oh my gosh, I turned on the air conditioner. I'm going to throw this part away because knowing my family, they'll light it. And we've already had one fire. That's enough. Okay, so I'm going to grab this and my rubbing alcohol and clean off this side. And again, you can put leaves on here, pumpkins, what else? Autumn is coming, autumn is here, autumn seasons, autumn blessings. But I put, and I'm missing the little eye. I'm going to have to go back and fix that. I had it, and then it disappeared. Okay, so let me get some transfer tape. This might work. No, it might be too small. Looks like it just might work. Should we give it a try? See if I mess it all up. Okay. So, be the light. Let me try to get it right there. Oh yeah, there was plenty of room. Okay, so burnish this down. And then the back. Okay, let's see if that worked. Be the lights. What is that? Glue? Paint? Okay. All right. Now we have Be the Lights. Rubbing it down with my finger, seeing if it's enough. I have my heat press on to finish with the beanies. Be the light. Isn't that cute? All kinds of positivity in this house. Yet I still need grace. I always need grace. I love to be able to offer grace when it's necessary and be given grace when it's necessary. Okay, so I have my heat press on, and let's see how many of these beanies we can do. Now you'll get a chance to see all my beanies, and don't forget to wait till the end of the look at these beanies. Here's one. Here's another one that's not designed. These are all new too. I don't want you to think that they're used. They're all new. Here's another one. This one is has the whole opening. Okay. There's this one. There's this one again. We have lots of beanies. We made this one. So that's 3, right? 1. Well, that's really 2. That one's not really a beanie. We have this one. This is a thicker one. And let's see. could do this gray one. That'll be nice. And, ooh, yay, we have black ones. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, we have the orange, 4, 5. Let's see what else we have. I have a box full of beanies. I could do with this one with one of the orange ones. 6. 7. 8. 'Let's do another one of those. 9, and maybe, depends on the design, right? We'll try with these. What's this? Okay, there we have a bunch of beanies. Let me grab the designs. If I could get to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at all these designs we have. Blue and orange. And what's this one? Black. Okay. So this one's done. This one's done. We're going to put that one in there. There's 3. And we'll do this one. 4. So we get our fabric fusion. This is the easy part. Just know where they're going to put it on their head. The seam is right there. So we'll go right here. We grab some fabric fusion. Put it all over. Put it on here. And there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one is a $30 beanie. It's not from Temu. 10. And then we'll throw this one in. And there you go. All right, let me clean up and we will go over the crafts that were made on this video. Stand by. Okay, so for the first craft, I made this whimsy Halloween MacKenzie Childs decoration that's going in the family room. Oh, we never opened a MacKenzie Childs. I'm going to see if there's a Halloween one. Then there's Be the Light candle from Target for $5. We made these 2 Christmas cups for some clients. Their staff. Love those. We made these bits and bobs, and yes, I was able to go on Temu last night and I ordered a bunch of these, and I think I found some for some guys. I ordered 2 different kinds and I found some, so I'm going to make one for Mark, one for Brandon, and maybe one for my brother-in-law and maybe his son. So they'll look more manly. So we made these. I will link everything below. And then we made our cat art. I think that's it, you guys. Oh, no, there's one more. We made our cat art. And we made Grow in Grace. And of course, I'm going to have to do it with a offset. And that's it. All right. I hope something in this video was able to inspire you. I hope you're having a wonderful rest of your weekend. I thank you guys so very much. Love to my subscribers. Love, love. I appreciate any new viewer, returning viewer. Hitting the like button really helps the algorithm and helps the channel grow. And I just appreciate all of you guys so much. And I hope that I can continue this channel and watch it grow with grace. Thanks, you guys. Take care. Bye.